Hey guys, so today I thought we'd do something a little more serious, but we'll try and keep it as lighthearted as possible. I thought today we'd do the mental health / mental illness tag, because it's something a lot of people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and mental health isn't talked about quite as much as it should be, in my opinion, so I thought, I'll talk about it. And if you feel comfortable answering these questions yourself or sharing your own stories in the comments down below, then please feel free to. So I'll just get straight on. Question 1, what is your mental illness? Well, I personally have depression, anxiety and borderline personality disorder, and with those come, obviously, as you know, a lot of different illnesses and side effects, etc, etc. Borderline personality disorder is something that not many people know about, but it's quite a serious mental health condition, and I've been dealing with it for a long time, but it's fine. When were you diagnosed? Informally, I was diagnosed when I was 13 years old. Formally, it's just been recently, maybe 2 to 3 years. I am currently undergoing therapy, so who knows about it? Everyone. I never really kept it a secret. Obviously, when I was 13 and I first knew there was something not quite right, I didn't tell anyone, so I was just on my own. But recently, everybody knows about it. My parents are really supportive. My friends are quite supportive. I don't keep it a secret. I feel like things like this should be talked about, so I talk about them. What treatment have you had? I have been on antidepressants, citalopram, in the past, but I've made a conscious personal decision that I don't want to be on medication at all. So the treatment I'm currently undergoing is CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, which I find is better. I do obviously like personal activities and stuff to help, but I think it's better. Personally, I mean, everybody's different, but I don't really deal well with medication, so that's why I haven't had it. What is the hardest part of living with a mental illness? Well, of course it's hard. Normal day-to-day stuff that other people wouldn't find difficult is difficult. I have anger issues sometimes, so that's a hard thing. Sometimes I have paranoia, so I wouldn't say there is a hardest part dealing with mental illness. I think everybody has good and bad days. But speaking personally, it's little things that wouldn't affect a normal person, and I use that loosely because who's normal nowadays? Little things that wouldn't affect somebody without mental health that does affect me. It's hard because to explain that to somebody, which is why it's kind of hard doing this tag in a way, because to explain what's going on up here, in here, how you feel every day is a hard thing, because you can't see it, you can't see there's anything physically wrong. My neighbours, my friends can't see it, so it's a hard thing to explain, but yeah, I don't want to blabber on. What is one false assumption about your particular disorder you'd like to correct? Okay, people think that people with borderline are crazy, like batshit crazy. I am pretty crazy, but I'm not, I'm not gonna murder somebody, I'm not gonna, harm somebody. And a lot of people think borderlines are horrible people, really. And I'd like to think I'm not a horrible person. So that's a false assumption. And the thing with borderline in particular, you can't really... People are bound to assume because there's not much... They don't research it. You're not told about it, You're not... I mean, depression... If you say the word depression, everybody on the planet knows at least one side effect or one aspect of depression, and arguably everybody has gone through an aspect of depression at one point in their life. But with something like borderline or schizophrenia or bipolar or anything like that, people, unless you're worried you have it, people don't really tend to research it. So, of course, they're going to make their own assumptions. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. What are the main things that help you when struggling with your mental illness? Well, I don't know if this will come as a surprise to anybody, but Harry Potter? I know. I can't believe it myself. But yeah, Harry Potter. This channel helps a lot. I said in my Harry Potter tag that I like to come when I'm down, having a bad day or having an episode, as we say. I like to go into the Harry Potter room and do something, whether it be film a video for you guys, read a bit of a book, watch a bit of the films, play the video games, sort through my autograph collection, write to a celebrity, watch a TV series, watch Game of Thrones, you know, stuff like that. Reading books is a big thing for me. If I'm feeling angry or sad or lonely or anything like that, reading a book is very important to me. What makes you happy no matter what? Harry Potter. All my fandoms, so Harry Potter, Buffy, Gotham, Game of Thrones, blah 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 blah. You've heard them all before. They make me happy no matter what. Going on YouTube, you know, it's not often I get bad comments. There have been a few, obviously, as to be expected, but on the whole, you guys are so supportive and you're so encouraging, and without you, obviously, I wouldn't even be making these. My dog, Jack, he helps me a lot. I did my furry friend tag, which is all about Jack. And yeah, I really, really care about my dog. I really love him. Of course, friends and family. I wouldn't say friends and family make me happy no matter what. Because if I've got an issue with a family member or an issue with a friend, they're not going to make me happy at that moment in time. But on the whole, I have quite a nice support network of both, of my family. My parents are very supportive of me and everything I do. And my friends both on and offline. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Well, I would tell my younger self a lot of things to get myself out of a lot of trouble. But one of the main things would probably be, it gets better. And I know that's cliche, and I know that everybody says that. And it hasn't got 100% for me, you know. I don't think I'll ever hit that 100% and better, I'm fine. However, my younger self thought, you know, you'll never get anywhere, you'll never achieve anything, you'll never do anything, blah, 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 blah. And I like to go back and say, well, actually, you know, look where we are now. It's not amazing where we are now. We're not, you know, top of the league or anything, but I'm doing okay. So, if there was one message you want to share with the world, what would it be? Well, peace, man. But no, seriously, one message I'd want to share with the world is just that, you know, you can't share one message with the world because everybody's different, everybody has different ideologies, different opinions, so one message to spread across the whole world is not impossible. But, you know, I laughed about peace, but, you know, if everybody could get along and be peaceful, that would be cool. But, just, one of my quotes that I always say to people is, if you're feeling down, and I should really practice this myself, but I don't. If you're feeling down, then put a fake smile on. And you know what a fake smile looks like. It's like the worst thing ever. And you know people are faking it, but just put the fake smile on. Keep going throughout your day, and at one point during your day, you will realise that that smile has turned into a real one. And that's what I always say. So that's my message. And then the last question is, do you feel struggling with certain mental problems has made you stronger as a person? Oh, definitely. Obviously I don't want these problems, like nobody does. But I definitely feel it's made me a worse person and a better person at the same time. And I know that sounds strange, but I'm not naive anymore, and I know, obviously, it's difficult to explain. It's made me stronger, a lot stronger, because I've learnt to cope a lot better, and I've learnt to talk about things and open up, which is a fabulous thing, and we should all be doing this. You should all have at least one person you can open up to completely, and I mean completely, and talk to them about anything. It's essential, really, for anybody, whether you've got mental health issues or not. You need at least that one person that you can open up completely with. So I just thought I'd do the tag, just maybe to show you a little bit inside my life. And maybe I can help somebody. Thank you so much for watching. I promise the next video will be a bit more, you know, happier, hopefully. But I hope this has helped, and I just thought I'd share it with you. So thank you so much for watching. As always, it means the world to me. You don't even understand. And I'll see you soon. Bye!